Hey everyone, welcome back to Double D Vintage Baseball Cards. My name is Dylan, and this is a grading reveal. Double D grading, to be exact. And this is where I take my own cards and I slab them up myself and make my own labels in these crystal clear Mag Pros. Just love these things. I can't tell you how much I love these. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I am having so much fun because I have control over the label. I do my own labels at home. They'll do them for you. And I cracked this one out of a BVG holder, and it was a 7. I downgraded it to a 6. I put my centering score on there at 94. This is the first card I ever put in one of these slabs. And it goes with my design of his card, the Yount. I just love it. So what I got for you guys are the last batch I did. I'm not going to share all these. I'll probably do like 10 minutes. It'd be like a Shoebox Legend video, and I'll cut you guys off after you want to buy all my cards. So every time I watch his videos, I want to buy his cards. There's other guys too. I want to buy their cards too when I see them. But all right. So with that said, I'm just going to grab random ones. But since this was on the top and I was just talking about Shane randomly, this card is from Shane right here. Shoebox Legends. And look at, this is in the new sleeves that I got. Perfect fit sleeves. Mangini found these. And said, hey, they have them. So I ordered a bunch. This is the 1975 Topps MVP buyback. And this is a gift from Shane, Shoebox Legends. Silver 75th stamp buyback. Yogi Berra, Roy Campanella, 1975 Topps card. And yeah, I graded it. 3.5 VG plus, centering a 10. Now, my scale's out of 100, so pretty bad centering. But a awesome card that I didn't want to pay to have slabbed up, and it was in my other slabs, the card saver slabs. But I can't put them in my binders the way it is, and it just, I want them in nice looking things like this. And now I can have these graded myself and do all the information myself. I love it. And it was so good to upgrade this card to this collection. That's what these cards all are. They're upgrades from my my old slabs, my card saver slabs that I used. All right, so now let's dig in here. We'll go random. Ooh, see a Judgy. This was sick. These things are so clear already that I don't even have to take the sleeves off. In all my videos, I take the sleeves off so you guys see a better view of the card. This one right here, I mean, look, I can make the label what I want. 2020 Topps UK edition, Aaron Judge, black numbered 26 out of 125, and the insert ratio I'm putting on all the modern stuff. I'm having so much fun because as I'm making these cards, and I'll show a vintage card where I do research on the player, and I'll put fun facts about the player on the slab. It's so much control. It feels so good. I gave this a 9 and a centering a 98. This is the 97th card that I have graded myself. This card cost like $8. 8 or 12 bucks. And now I don't have to pay someone $15 to do the same thing I can do. I can buy these slabs for $2 and print them myself and customize them, and look at how freaking good this looks. I have so many ideas coming. Like, I have a couple cards right now that are waiting for my wife to put some color to them, because I do not do this. I fill them all out. I can't help you guys with this. You can go to Zion and email them, and they can help you out with creating your own like I think a PDF or something that you can fill out and make labels like mine, just not so you can't change them all the time unless you pay. But I don't know how to change the colors and stuff. It's my wife's deal. I just fill out the information and I go, hey, can you change this to this color? Can you color match? Look at this one. Now this one I thought through. This is so fun right here because you're going to love this. It's my one and only game used card in my entire collection. I have some for sale or some in boxes that I need to go through. But this is a 2007 UD Premier Roy Campanella, numbered 31 of 39. 39 happens to be his jersey number. Official game used because it says it on the back, because that's what you're looking for. And I wanted this one serial numbered out of 100. I'm going to do what Topps does. My number 1 card is going to be the most special, of course, the one that my favorite card of all time in history. And then my number 100 card is going to be special, and this is my only game use, so I thought it fitting that this was in here. And shout out to Aaron Davis, because he's a big-time collector of really unique pieces, memorabilia type cards, and he pretty much is the godfather of everybody getting into these new slabs, doing it ourselves after seeing his video. John got fired up, and then I got fired up. And I had already been doing my own slabs forever, but in those card savers. So I thought this so fitting that slab number 100 means something like Topps, and it's a tribute to Aaron Davis and Lou Rock, like guys that I know of that collect these cards, and Snoop. I know a lot of guys that do, but those guys in particular have influenced me, and this is the only one I got that I love it. I bought this one in the flesh at my local card show. It was like $20, and I love it. I mean, I just love it. I love it. I love it. It's so cool, and it's special slab for me. Yeah, I said it, special slab, because I made it. It's so cool. And the card, obviously, is what you look at. But when you have these up on the wall and you have some little extra details on there, I want some random person to come over to my house. That's why I love graded cards so much. It's literally, they look like a museum. And they hold value. And I think putting these cards, can't stress it enough. Even if you're not a big-time YouTube star one day, or you have this huge following on eBay or anything like that, or I have any of those things that these cards are going to be worth more in the future, I think you're still going to buy 9s from PSA and not 9s from Double D. But a 3 from Double D or a 3 from your own collection, from Lou Rock, from John, from Adam, from my buddy Brent, so many guys using these now, I truly believe I'll pay the same amount for a 3 from those as I would from PSA. You know, I'm not going to buy $1,000 card. Well, yeah, I would actually if it was in the slab. And I would totally would. I just won't buy a 9. You know what I mean? So this is so empowering, okay? It's so empowering. I just can't say how much I just truly enjoy this. Here's another sick one right here. This one hits all the boxes. Friends in this hobby. This one, 1987 Topps Tiffany. Actually, this is my own. This is Paul, Fast Breaks and Breakfast Paul. He has another one that I have slabbed that I think I shared. That is the non-Tiffany autograph. Oh no, his is in a BGS, and I was going to crack it out and put it in one of mine because that's what it was. But look at this. I mean, how cool is this? 87 Topps Tiffany. And it's from 2020 Topps Archive Signature Series. I had to look that up. I had to find out where this was made. I looked at the stamp. I learned about the card. Autograph numbered 46 of 54. And this is his MVP season, 1962. And this fits so good. I mean, I bought this card, so of course it fits perfectly. But Paul and Leah bought me a card, same card in a non-Tiffany version. Autographed as well, which is just insane. This goes in my MVP collection. You guys know, right there, my MVP collection. So, an MVP right there, by the way, in my home run collection. So every card that I have, just every card I upgrade into these slabs means something or fits some way in my collection. And if it doesn't, because I slabbed 15 of these or so for gifts. And so some of them fit somebody else's collection. Let's see what we got here. This is cool. This is really cool. Ooh, yeah, this one. I can grab every one of these. It's so nice. Okay, we'll do a couple vintage. Okay. I mean, this is just too much fun. I could look at these all day. All right, next one here. Joe Morgan, 1968 Topps. Beautiful. baseball card. I know I'm talking about the slabs here, showing you guys the information, because I'm enjoying both now. Like, I get a card and I'm like, dude, that card looks so good in there. I cracked out that Yount out of a BVG, and it was like, I put it in one of these, and the card just got that much better looking. Look at this Morgan card. I mean, look, this is what I'm talking about. I wouldn't buy this card. I wouldn't send this card to get graded. It's not worth the money. But for $2, the same price as magnetic cases, the one touches, you can have one of these. 4.5 VG EX, centering 90, number 109. I love it. It's just sick. And now I can put this in my 68, and I don't have to go hunt down anything. And I mean, I had this already, and it opens the world for me. There's so many options for me at the National this year too. I could be in vintage dollar boxes, or those. I'm gonna be in those like crazy, especially when I run out of money. Could be the first day I'm in those. Next card. This is cool. I like what I did here. This is one that I plan on sending to somebody. I don't have anyone in particular yet, but I already have this card. But I'm like, well, I just thought I wanted to upgrade it into a slab. That's the 1972 Topps Roberto Clemente in action. I mean, this is one of his best cards. The color matching on this, I love his pose. Like, he just like got a called strike on him. He's like, oh, or he's like one of those things like, oh, no way. I don't know. I don't think that was a strike. I don't think so, umpire. This one, I put some information up here. 1972 Topps Roberto Clemente, September 30th, 1972, 3,000th hit on his final at-bat of his career. This is a 1972 Topps card. So it's so cool to have the information. Not only for me, but as I'm sharing these on video, because that's what I'm doing, I'm sharing my collection, since I don't have people coming over to my house all the time, but anyone who comes over to my house, anyone who gets this card one day, they have a little fact on there. I love that. And I can't believe it. It blows me away. I mean, you see Mangini gets all fired up too. We're full blown taking control of our own collections and making them look like they fit with the best of the best, the PSAs and the Beckett's. They look just like them. I put one right next to the card, and you can't even tell the difference. It's crazy. Let's just put one up right here in the middle. Put up a PSA. I mean, look at those things. You can make your label look exactly like PSA if you want. And these slabs are still clear. All right, shout out to so many people in this one. Shane. Oh, I always shout him out. Let's do Scott, Reindeer Studios. This isn't his VR, but I just watched a video of his. He wants to see our favorite jerseys of our favorite teams, or just our favorite jerseys. And this one of Nolan Ryan of the California Angels, this is the jersey that I remember watching as a kid, the Angels. And there's another one of the Angels that I just love. I think it's just the white version. I think the home jersey. I don't know which one the home and the away is. But this card, this 2023 Topps Gilded Nolan Ryan Gold Wave etching numbered 48/75 clicks so many boxes for my collection. And shout out Adam Vintage Sanctuaries collecting these gildeds. Some of them. I graded this a 9.5 mint plus, centering 94, numbered 93 in the collection. And I think this card is like one of the best Angels cards I've ever seen across all of Nolan Ryan's cards. So it's so fun to collect modern stuff as well. This since getting on YouTube, it's been so much fun to get the joy back for modern cards again, because you can collect the modern stuff in these really epic looking cards, epic looking photos of greats. There's no risk involved, so to speak. I mean, there still is. Like, I bought this for $35 ungraded. There's still risk there that this goes down to $5 or something, but it doesn't, to me, like, the future I see is more guys like me, vintage guys, realizing that they can keep collecting Mickey Mantle and Nolan Ryan and everybody in the modern cards. And there's a way to do it that is so enjoyable and I think holds the value. And you can get a base card for like $1.50. You know, not of this, but in 2023, like you can have, there's so many fun ways. And I think collecting modern is becoming as much fun as vintage to me. And I used to open so much wax, so it's so fitting. I'm enjoying everything about this hobby and creating my own collection. This one right here, last card will do. Vintage card, 1965 Topps rookies, Masanori, Murakami, and this is the first, well, I'll just read it right here. On September 1st, 1964, Murakami became the first Japanese player to play in the major leagues. Now, what I didn't know was anything besides that about Murakami. I didn't know anything besides the fact that he was the first Japanese player to play in the major leagues. And I've known that for a long time. I've had this card for a long time. But what I did was look up information about him, and I read his whole Wikipedia page. I sat down. I spent hours and hours on my labels, as you can see. And I wanted to have fun facts, and I learned a ton. I learned that he was here on like a foreign exchange student or some kind of exchange. Look on Wikipedia. It's so fun to read about it. And he wasn't even supposed to be playing for the pros. He was just in like in the lower leagues. And then he was still here. And so they put him on as like 6 or 7 games, and he crushed it. But he ended up going back. He had to go back. It was the Japanese league hadn't asked for him back, so he wasn't supposed to be there that long. But so he got all the way to the Giants. Like, insane story. And he ended up going back and playing a long time. It had like 134 wins and he was incredible pitcher. And he killed it in the major leagues, the 6 or 7 games he played. So facts besides, don't listen to me, go read about it. It's incredible story. I was tripping. I was like, no way. Makes the card extra special. So put that just so anyone coming over, like, and I can have a section with like him and Jackie Robinson and so many other guys that have broke borders down in all different ways, you know, just fun, cool ways to display cards and have them in your collection. Okay, well, I said that was going to be the last one. I feel like I want to share one more. There's just so many in here. Oh yeah, I got no shirt on, so I probably shouldn't be in front of the camera. Oh yeah, I want to share this one. I know it's in there. I'll save it. We'll do, all right, we'll do this last vintage here, right here. I'm going to take, the 71 Topps has to come out, right? You have to see it in all its glory. Oh, I wonder if that light was ruining it. All of its glory. 1971 Topps Rod Crew. I already have this card in a really nice looking 4 graded, so I am going to be giving this away at some point. This thing is a 4, centering 84, number 131, serial number. Look at that card. Really well centered, really nice looking card. Like, I'm fine with a little wear on my 71s even. I would way prefer the card to be centered and than to have it perfectly. I could be in the minority on that. I don't care. For my collection, this is what I want my cards to look like. Right there. I mean, yeah, to be desired up here. Granted, I probably wouldn't purchase this one graded today, but I still think I would display this on my wall still. And I just think it's awesome. Oh, woo, Rod Crew. Okay, we'll end it on that. That's what I got for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy seeing my collection come to life and where I'm taking it. I enjoy sharing it with everybody. Till next time, be inspired. Don't be influenced. Shaka.